don't know, but things have happened and opportunities coming their way.
Well, I'm going to have to give a little shout out there and give a call to Billy, and he is a member of the Fallen.
Right.
And maybe Deacon will go get a try.
Oh, there you go. Very good.
I am the OSPW World Heavyweight Champion.
All right, well, you got to give him the upper hand on that one, but business is business.
Business is business.
Absolutely.
Right now, the focus is on the Shackles match. Quan Chang, Riot, Chance Taylor now.
Yeah.
I faced all these men before. I have beaten all these men. But again, it's a Shackles match. Anything can happen in this match. Eliminations can happen at any time, any moment. Multiple ways to be eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
Joey, you can be forced to quit and tap out. You can be pinned. You can be counted out. They've told me you can be counted out after you've entered the match, after you've been released from your shackles and officially entered the match. You can be counted out of this match. So there's many things that can happen here.
And not only that, but let's talk about the shackles. They can obviously be used as weapons.
Shackles can be used as weapons. It's a very dangerous match. But I'm a dangerous man. So
you've seen it.
I will. There's a couple guys in there that I do owe a few things to. Quan Chang, him and his manager last show, they tried to pull a couple fast ones, steal the title from me. Didn't get the job done. Thanks to Bishop, interjected a little there with Jazz Miles, and Jazz is going to get his. But Quan was a tough opponent. We talked about it before the match. He was. He gave me everything he had. And I gave him everything I had, and it was a brutal match. But he's coming back again in the Shackles match, along with the rest of them. One guy I am looking forward to hooking up with. I've teamed with him before. I've never faced him in a match, and it's Primal Warpath.
Right.
I am looking forward to maybe,
He carries the same intensity as you do, Deacon, and so
he does.
I mean, think about that then with a lot of these opponents here, and they have that opportunity. This is the OSPW World Title that we're talking about here. I mean, and plus there is an unknown participant that no one knows of yet.
Yes.
I mean, where does that come into play? Does that kind of throw you off a bit, or is that something that you can plan for, whether it be even in the unknown or not? How do you go about that? Where does that take your training, or where does that take your mindset going into this match?
Well, my mindset is to go in and do everything and anything that I can. And again, even though I look forward to hooking it up a little with Primal Warpath, if the opportunity in this match even arises.
Right.
He could start the match, and if I'm in shackles, he could be eliminated before I even get in there. But if they haven't told me yet.
Mm-hmm.
The championship committee has not told me yet. Last year they made me start the match. This year I'm expecting, nothing, different. I am the world champion. It is for the world title. I'm assuming I will have to go against all 5 men. So I'm looking to start the match. I'm hoping to start the match because I want to go through all 5 of my opponents.
So you feel that's your advantage right there then?
I start the match, I'm in there, so they got to come at me, and I'm in there ready for each and every one of them, no matter if it's any of the individuals you mentioned, surprise individual, it doesn't matter. I've beaten, this isn't, like I said earlier in the interview, this is not my first dance. Been around the block a time or two. I am the World Heavyweight Champion. You don't get this belt by accident. You don't win this title by accident. And this isn't my first title reign. Held the first one for a year and a half. Looking to go longer with this one.
Right.
They tell me that Bishop's the longest reigning singles champion in OSPW history.
This is true.
He squeaked by my record of world title reign. That was the longest singles reign.
Right.
So it's my brother. I can be proud of him, but maybe I can carry this one a little longer.
Sure.
Than he's carrying the TV title, but he still has it. So,
right.
I mean, little brotherly rivalry.
Every day that goes on, his record keeps going.
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly. So, but that's all right. And you mentioned in earlier interview with Bishop about Jazz Miles.
Yes.
And his cohorts.
Maximum enforcement.
Well, Bishop don't have to worry about anything because the Fallen's watching his back.
As always. Okay.
So if his cohorts want to get involved, you can be real sure that whether I'm in a shackles match and whatever I'm doing that night, I still have Bishop's back.
Absolutely. All right. Well, then, and that's what it come down to. So Bishop has his opportunity, of course. Little revenge factor with him, of course, with Jazz Miles and you. Again, tall task at hand. Big shackles match, of course. But like you said, you've been there. This is the time to. I don't know if it's a matter of proving anybody anything, but I think you've proven enough already.
Well, I'm gonna tell the children of the fallen right now. I'm walking in to Civil War 4 in the shackles match as your world heavyweight champion. It doesn't matter who they send in there. The surprise guys, they can all gang up on me at once. I'm walking out of this match the world heavyweight champion. That is a guarantee. I will do it. I've done it before. I will do it again. So they can come at me. Quan Chang, Riot, Chance Taylor, Primal Warpath, surprise wrestler. To be announced. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They better bring their A game. Because I've always brought mine. And Joey, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Be there May 3rd. The only thing stopping you is fear.